So in this activity, we are going to create a backup account in Azure with global administrator role in Microsoft Entra ID and subscription owner role in Azure Subscription. So in my Azure portal, my first thing will be to open the Microsoft Entra Blade. So I can click on the search and search for Microsoft Entra and open the Microsoft Entra ID. This is my default directory. And within this default directory, you can see my tenant ID, you can see my primary domain, and I will expand manage and go to users. I will have one user that I have got it in my Entra ID, which is automatically created the moment I redeemed my Azure subscription. I will click on new user drop down, click on create new user. Enter here the user principal name. I will say AZ Cloud Admin. In display name, Azure Cloud Admin. These are all mandatory fields which I am filling up. And I will copy this user principal name and open the notepad from here and paste this. Then I will get a automatically generated temporary password. We can copy this password also from here and record that password in this notepad again. This password needs to be changed later on, first time login. In properties, I can enter the first name as Azure Cloud, last name as admin, for example. Then I go to I am leaving all the other fields empty for the time being. Next, on this assignment tab, I will go and click on add role. It is going to show me the directory roles here. I will select global administrator. If I search for it and I click on this checkbox, click on select, go to review and create and click on create. Now you can see in the notification area successfully created the user. Though it may not appear in the list of users here, I have to just click on this refresh icon and my Azure Cloud Admin has been created. This is the part 1 where I have created this user in the Entra ID, and there I have assigned it the role of global administrator. Now my next action, is to create, use the same user and assign it the ownership of the subscription. So once again, I can go to the search, type here subscriptions. It is showing my current Azure Pass subscription. I click on this to open this. And here I can go to in this subscription here, I can go to the access control, this option from here. So I click on access control and wait for the information to appear. Click on add role assignment. In the role assignment, I have 2 tabs. This is my job function role tab and this is my privileged administrator role tab. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on this privileged administrator role tab from here. And in this, I'm going to select the owner role from the list below. So I click on owner, then I click on next. Now here I need to select the member or members. It could be a single user or a group or a service principal to whom I want to make the owner of the subscription. Remember, this is a highly privileged role. So I click on select members, this icon from here, this one, and as I do that, you can see another window has opened here on the right hand side. I will select the AZ Cloud Admin or Azure Cloud Admin account. This account by default already have the account owner role, which has the highest privileges. But since I'm creating a backup account, I have selected Azure Cloud Admin. It will appear. This will appear in this selected member area, and then I can simply go and click on select. So this name has now started appearing here. You can see this here. This is the user, Azure Cloud Admin. Then I click on next. On this page, it is very important that you can see the 3 radio button options here, right? Because Microsoft believes in the least privilege policy. So you shall not give the privileges beyond what is actually needed, and therefore, but in this case, since I want this user to have the full privilege, highest possible privilege, I would like to select the 3rd radio button from here. So I can now click on this radio button, allow user to assign all roles. Next, it is giving me a review of whatever I have done, right? You can see this here. In this, you can see all of this here, the permission, the role, etc. And now I can click on review and assign, and this role will be assigned to this particular user. Now going forward, when you are working on Azure portal or Azure creating resources and all, and due to some reason, if at all this Outlook account is logged, you can continue to use your AZ Cloud Admin account and work on that. Now initially, if you want, you can always click here and then sign out from this account and then log in with the AZ Cloud Admin account, for which you have already recorded the information in the notepad and also recorded the temporary password. So this is how you should create this break the glass kind of account. So you are not locked out of the portal and you have still access to the portal, even in case this account, which is your Outlook account, the initial account, you don't have the privileges and it is not there. So this is the entire process of getting things done, how it will work for you. And this is exactly how you can create an account and then you can assign it the privileges. Quick review. First, we created an account in Azure in Microsoft Entra ID, earlier known as Azure Active Directory. Assign it the global administrator role on the instance of the Microsoft Entra ID. Then we went into subscription. We went into the access control and assign it the role of owner with highest privileges onto my subscription. So this is the steps that you need to follow when you are going to create an account and work with it.